Greetings, greetings, my fellow quantum siders. Hey, y'all. Much love and respect. It's all about growing. It's all about moving to new heights. It's all about rediscovering ourselves. It's all about investing time and energy into ourselves. It's all about cultivating our energy so we can produce the best outcome, so we can manifest our desires, so we can be the person that we believe in our hearts that we know we are meant to be. This is the quantum side of things, and you know who I am. I'm your host, Big Joe. Big Joe. I'm your host, Big Joe. And I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Today's topic: invest in yourself. You know what? I came up with this topic because I had today off, right? And my manager called me. He said, "Hey, if you could come in to work, we really appreciate it." Oh, I bet you would. I bet you would. Nah, I don't think so. I'm busy. I got plans. That job is not what drives me. You have to work harder on yourself than you do at a job for somebody else. Bottom line. Bottom line in life. Check this out. That's the quantum side of things. Work harder on yourself, damn it, than you do at your job. Because if you really look at it, you're working hard for somebody else. You're working hard. You're trying to obey all the rules. You're trying to make the most money for somebody else. When I think about it, I'm saying to myself, I ain't never been nobody's bitch. Excuse my language. I never, I've never been a bitch. I've never been anybody's. I've never been a sucker. That's a better term. I've never been a sucker. So you're gonna call me on my day off to get me to reinvest in your business? I'm sorry, I was only talking to the manager. He's not the owner, so he was just doing his job. But nah, man, uh. I need to be digging deep every second or chance I get. I need to be digging as deep as I can in myself. Okay, what plans do I need to be making? What goals do I need to be meeting? What deadlines are coming up? And how fast can I make it work? How the best way to this outcome? I need to be figuring stuff out. It's always plotting planning time. It's always plotting and planning time. Even while I'm at work, I'm sorry. If you're going to fire me for being on my phone, if you're going to fire me for taking an important phone call, okay, I'm sorry. But my life is bigger than this job. I'm sorry. My life is better and bigger than this scam. Because the whole thing of the matter is you want me to work, you want me to dedicate, okay, in a full-time job, they're telling me I could get 40 hours a week. You you're telling me 40 hours out of my week. You want me to dedicate my life so I can make you rich. Hey, you know what? I can't. I've never been one to knock the hustle. You know what? I tip my hat. I tip my hat to you because you got me. You got me. I need you right now. I'm sorry. But every spare minute, every second I get, I need to do, I need to be devoting it towards my future. I need to be investing every second of my spare dollars outside of supporting my family and the bills that needs to get paid. I need to be putting that into investing in myself because I've wasted too much time with bullshit. I wasted too much time chasing something that wasn't paying off. It was only taken away. I wasted too much time doing that. So, for the future, I'm going to invest in myself. Yeah, that's a good idea. Duh. You know what? Right now, I'd like to give a public apology to my children. I apologize because I tried to raise you guys like my parents raised me. Work, go to school, get a job, make money, or make money, or go to school, learn how to make money, and get a job. When they should have been, and it really even shouldn't have been go to school. It should have been be home, be homeschooled. See, and create the environment that you want to be in, and be the best person you can be, so you can support yourself towards your dreams. That's the quantum side of things in a nutshell. Restructure, reprogram, redirect, get creative in the person you want to be because everybody else is going to fit you in to their program. Oh, Big Joe can work on Friday. He's a good worker. I'm going to put him in Friday and Saturday. And if he wants to work on his day off, I'll take that money that he's making for me. It makes sense. Get out of here, will you? But like I said, I've never been one to knock the hustle. I've never been one to knock the hustle. But invest in yourself, man. Work, work harder on yourself than you do on your job, and you'll never be broke a day in your life. I guarantee you that. That's the quantum side guarantee. I guarantee you that right there. My biggest thing is if I can go back to the streets that I was raised in and get those guys off of the corner and say to them, you know what? Hey, bro, you ain't got to sell drugs and risk your freedom and poison the people to make
a living, you can actually invest a little deeper in yourself. Because if you really look at the bigger picture of things, your dream of life isn't to be running from the cops, isn't to be selling drugs, isn't to be getting high. Your dream in life is to support you and your family. There's a better way. I was thinking because I'm a transformational speaker, and when I gave my last speech, I was saying to myself as I was on stage, I was saying to myself, I said, self, why is it that I'm so good at this? Why is it why does why do the thoughts come fluently and fast? Because back in the day, I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be a rapper. And when you want to be a rapper, you're writing down lyrics. You're constantly writing down lyrics and trying to memorize them. Sound familiar? That's the same thing as a public speaker. He's writing down speeches and trying to memorize them. A drug dealer, he sets up a corner. He says, you know what? I know I don't know whether this is the Baltimore mentality or is just my mentality. But the mentality that I had when I was a drug dealer, I didn't want to, I did it, but I didn't want to go into an area where the drugs were not there and started and start a whole new thing. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go where the drugs were. I wanted to go where the best drugs were being sold, and I wanted to be better. So I would plant myself. I would get, I would find out who I knew in that area, and I would say, you know what, hey man, I give you a couple dollars if you help me post up on this corner and put myself out there because I'm gonna have a better product than everybody, and you're gonna get paid. And product sells itself. So my thing is this: if you can invest in your product, which is yourself, invest in yourself, you can post up anywhere and you'll never be broke. You can sell. You can post up on any quarter. I believe it was Jay-Z who said, if you put me anywhere on God's green earth, I'll triple my worth. That's a mentality that's sick. It doesn't matter where he's at, he can make money and triple his worth. That needs to be taught in schools. You know what? I tip my hat to guys like P. Diddy. He went back to his hood and he opened schools. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Cut the bullshit. F the BS. Go back to your foundation and reestablish it. Open up a school because check this out. The future is in the children. All right? So the whole topic of the quantum side today is just, man, learn to invest in yourself more, way more, as much as you can than your job if you're working. If you're not working, find a way to get some money that's safe and within the guidelines. Because You're going to need it to live this quantum life, because I don't know if you heard, but this quantum life, yeah, being in the vortex, when the vortex notices you, you're in for a whirlwind of blessings. I believe it was the Bible that said, Jesus, and he said, I can't remember how it was broke down, but he says, there's treasure stored up for you in heaven. Well, word to the wise, if you die, you're dead. If you die, you're dead. And there may be something else uh, planned for you, but who knows? Nobody, because they're dead. But I'm telling you this, the treasures that are stored up for you can be accessed here and now. I call it the vortex. And guess what? The vortex is always working, always waiting for you, always giving you tests to see if you're worthy of all it has to give you. You know what? I know a lot of you guys think I talk from the top of my head, but everything I say, everything I believe is based on a law. That, you know what? At the end of the day, I said to myself, man, if we got to live by some rules, I want to make the rules I live by law. Because if it doesn't work, I want to be able to say, I thought this was law. I thought this was established thousands of years ago. Man, this some bullshit. But I know for a fact, man, the law of attraction, vibration, frequency, all of this stuff I talked to you about, man, we are kings, queens, gods. It's up to us to access the frequency. It's up to us to crack the code. Hey, man, get with it. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job for somebody else. I'm out. Love you guys. Peace. Share, like, do what you want, but do better.